Another edition of T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, a special report that focuses on the activities and achievements of the T.H.E.M.ES Agenda of Lagos State Governor. The goal of environmental planning is to come up with a long-lasting solution to the myriad of challenges confronting the environment and its attendant effects on the people. With successful environmental planning, the people win by being able to use the area in productive ways, and the environment wins by being able to sustain itself for future generations. In tandem with this, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration is working to strengthen the regulation and monitoring of Lagos urban spaces to make it worth living for residents of the state. Into the special report on T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, Aderayo Idowu Olaya of our News and Current Affairs Department focuses on the activities of the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, in line with the vision of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration. The Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, is an agency established to plan and beautify the environment and make it worth living. It is saddled with the responsibility of regulating and monitoring the activities of the informal business sector operators on Lagos urban space. The agency was established in 2001 but commenced full operation in 2004 under the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development. To effectively control the flagrant abuse of urban and incidental open spaces in Lagos, the agency operates under the Lagos State Physical Planning and Urban Law 2019 Section E as amended. At inception of office, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu signed his first executive order declaring a state of emergency on the environment under the letter H of the T.H.E.M.ES Agenda, which stands for Health and Environment. The administration's body language shows that no environmental infraction will be tolerated in any part of the state. Also, in a bid towards making Lagos State a 21st century economy and achieving its greater Lagos dream, the Sanwo-Olu administration hit the ground running to ensure that sanity is returned to the environment in the state. To further reinvigorate the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu recently approved the appointment of a town planner, T.H.E.M.ES, as the general manager of the Lagos State Planning and Environment Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA. As concerns grow over the flagrant abuse of Lagos urban space, LASPEMA, the agency saddled with the responsibility of ensuring the proper use of urban or incidental open space in the state, has been charged to be alive to its responsibilities. Acting in consonance with the charge by government, the agency on its part has expressed its willingness to correct the chaotic situation of Lagos urban spaces. To this end, the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority engages the informal sector through vigorous advocacy, sensitization, and media parley, among other measures. Recently, LASPEMA took over the management of the newly commissioned Double Ogunji Road for proper allocation of the urban space for informal business activities, a move aimed at ridding the state of abuse and misuse of its aesthetics. Another step taken by the agency aimed at making Lagos a 21st century economy is the mapping out of the informal business sectors on setbacks and other incidental open spaces in the state with the use of a drone with digital cameras. The General Manager of Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, T.H.E.M.ES, who led the technical crew in the aerial capture of the setbacks at Abule-Egba, running through Jokoro Housing Estate and a part of Berkeley Road of the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, said there is need for the informal business sector in Lagos to be more organized with the establishment of a comprehensive data with regards to their activities. Images captured with the drone will be downloaded and converted to measurable metrics for a better site evaluation in the need for beautification and improvement of the aesthetics of Lagos urban space. The agency also carried out inspection of some informal business activities along Eniton Street in the Axis, engaged those in the informal sector, and invited their representatives to LASPEMA's office for proper briefing on the effects of their occupation and for them to properly regularize with the agency. Some of the planning instruments taken to site to achieve the purpose of capturing images include drones, digital cameras attached to the drones, and GPS to take measurements of the coordinates, which would determine the flying zone of the drone that can be used for planning. To step up its service delivery, The General Manager of Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, T.H.E.M.ES, said the agency plans to acquire more equipment such as Global Positioning System, GPS, drones with digital cameras attached for adequate capturing of the colossal damage done to all the setbacks occupied by the people of the informal sector, where automobile sellers, car wash operators, iron rod sellers, block industries, among others, operate.
We have a very humongous problem on our hand. And because in time past, not much has been done. So what we are doing is to first of all start to do what we call mapping of the people of the informal sector. As we carry out our own monitoring exercise, we see all these things, and then from there, we're able to manage and be able to tell them that, okay, no, you can't do this, or not design how to really manage that waste by connecting
them. To make
them.
the Greater Lagos vision a reality, LASPEMA is set to strengthen the regulation and monitoring of Lagos urban spaces, as well as the activities of the informal sector through an effective collaboration with the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners. LASPEMA also looks forward to stakeholder engagement with the institute, where details of the proposed partnership are fine-tuned. As part of efforts to further avoid a complete distortion of the Lagos State Urban Plan, the agency is paying due attention to the informal sector of the economy, as various infractions on urban spaces are subject of concern. The LASPEMA ombudsman wants residents to join hands with the government by avoiding indiscriminate placement of ways, as well as encroachment on setbacks. Informal business owners who want to operate in the state are enjoined to apply for an approval from the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, for efficient and proper management and documentation. LASPEMA's General Manager, T.H.E.M.ES, believes that the resultant effects of a robust interpretation of data collected will enhance the necessary interface with other sectors of the economy or government institutions, one of which is linking the informal sector with primary health centers, PHC, that are very close to their areas of operations.
We're not stopping your business, but we want to take you. This is what you are causing here, and of course, the future of our nation and of our state, and of course, of the children of these children lies in the education they are taking here. And of course, we must not in any way, jeopardize that. There's going to be a lot of engagement. What we are doing in LASPEMA is also connecting the people of the informal sector with the state government, especially poverty alleviation. We want to see some of the technology that our people in the informal sectors are using. How can we improve their technology? We are looking at networking and linking our health sector, our people there.
The agency is also leveraging on its hotline 0802 644 7595 and social media handles, Instagram at LASPEMA Agency 1 or Facebook Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Agency LASPEMA to get feedback from Lagos residents. Lagos residents speak on the activities of the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, in urban space management.
It's actually a good move, and we will be happy if the government can actually achieve this, because having done this, it will help the people to, at least it will bring a form of orderliness. That is to say, there won't be a situation of the place being rowdy. So the environment will not be clumsy.
It is actually a good idea because it will bring in orderliness in the bus stop, because it is not convenient for people to get down and board buses easily at the bus stop without eating all those people that sell things at the bus stop. But this move by the Lagos State government is actually a nice one, and it's good. The government should please make preparations for them, maybe like compensating them and also building a mini mats or a shop for them, so that it won't put an end to their daily bread.
I think that what the government has decided to do is good, because those things are what they do to survive. If the case would have been they were going to chase them away and not provide a means for them to continue their business, that would be another different talk. But this one, they are going to register them, and they can still continue what they are doing. It's not affecting them, but it's just in a well other manner. So I feel like the government has a point. And
To achieve its mandate of making Lagos a 21st century economy under the fourth pillar of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration's T.H.E.M.ES Agenda, the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, is working tirelessly to carry out its mandate of urban space management. It is, however, pertinent for Lagos residents to join hands with the government to ensure that sanity returns to Lagos urban space. The informal business sector should also register and regularize their businesses with the agency to achieve a sustainable Lagos. This brings us to the end of today's special report on T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, with focus on the activities of the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA, in line with the T.H.E.M.ES Agenda vision of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu-led administration. For feedback, you can follow us on our social media platforms: Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe to our channel, Lagos Traffic 961. You can download our app, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM from Play Store for more updates. This program is a production of Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. I am Abiola Fagbolago.
That was T.H.E.M.ES Agenda this week, which focused on the activities and efforts of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration in preventing abuse and misuse of road setbacks through the Lagos State Planning and Environmental Monitoring Authority, LASPEMA. There will be a repeat broadcast just after the news at 9.
Greater Lagos is rising, rising, rising. The Greater Lagos is rising, rising.